My age now is 77. Right? My name, my full name?
Yeah.
Albert Carey Billson.
Yep.
Military occupation was a storeman. I went in as a storeman, class 3, and then I transferred up to storeman class 2.
Army.
It was my national service. When you was 18, when you was 18, you had to do 2 years national service. That's what that was. But I'd made my mind up before I went in, and I told my mum and dad that I was going to do 3 years,
Okay.
which made me a regular soldier. Let's say it was an experience. It was an experience to do it. I say everybody's got to do it when you was 18. Well, for a start off, I was in a place called Blackdown, which is in Hampshire. That was our training camp. And I stayed there until just after Christmas 1955. And then from Chilwell, I was on an emergency draft for embarkation at any time. I could have gone just like that to Cyprus.
Yeah.
Because at that particular time in Cyprus, I was having problems with a group called EOKA. So there's quite a few. Well, there was what, 6, 7 of us in our depot at Chilwell that was on this emergency posting. I know they tell you just be careful what you're doing out there, you know, as any parent would do, you know.
Yeah.
But no, I say, no, they've got no reaction really.
Is it natural because a lot
It's something you've got to do,
Yeah.
so you have to go and do it.
Issues? Or did you
Well, I wanted to go into the what they call REME, Royal Electrical Mechanical Engineers, because my job when I was at work was I was an engineer, but I didn't get into that, so I had to go into the Royal Army Ordnance Corps. The first days in Cyprus, yeah.
Was it good?
The actual first day, not very. Flew from, I still, to this day, I don't know the name of the airport we flew from. And I'm not kidding, I haven't got a clue, because it was the middle of the night, everything was all black, you couldn't see a thing. So we got in the trucks, went to this particular airport, and we all got on the plane, and off she went. And when we landed at a place called, just outside Nicosia, called Wayne's Keep. It was an airport, well, it's a big camp, but this airport was attached to it. And we all got into back of lorries, and they were taking us to this depot, holding depot. As we was going along the road, there was some separate wagons coming towards us. And one of these particular wagons hit the side of our truck. There was a big yell from the corner. We had to stop the truck. The particular person, he was a staff sergeant, smashed his collarbone. That was his duty to Cyprus finished.
You know, you just started.
We hadn't even done it. He had to be sent back to the UK. Oh no, according to my record here, it says military conduct very good, according to this paper. And it says a cheerful and smart man who is always ready to do extra work. He is completely reliable and has done excellent work in this unit. Of above average intelligence, Billson is a man who should prove an asset to any employer. This is from Cyprus.
Oh.
And it's signed by C.W. Rummy, Captain, on the 7th of July 1958. 146 Vehicle Depot RAOC BFPO 53. Do night patrols in the local town, you know, around the local town on night patrols, gang, you know, a load of us. And there was one particular night I was on guard duty on camp, and there was 6 of us. There was 2 going round one way, round one side of the camp, and 2 going round the other. When they got to the back of the camp, they changed round, come back the opposite way. There was also one chap in a brain gun pit just outside the gate. Right? I was on guard duty, we were going round, got to the back. The other 2 from the other side met up with us. All of a sudden there's a rat-tat-tat-tat-tat. So of course, us 4 at the deck, which you were supposed to do so. So we hit the deck. Next minute, the perimeter lights come on. The orderly officer come around in the Land Rover, and he says, "You 4 okay?" So, "Yes, sir." "Right, you 2 in the back of the Land Rover." So we go in the back of the Land Rover, went tanking through the camp, out the main gate, and just down about a mile or so down the road was a Cypriot village. Went all around that. It was quiet, nothing, not a sound, not a soul about. And of course, they turned the Land Rover around, went back to camp. When we got back to camp, right, we found out what it was. At the other end of the camp was the garrison cinema. When they were coming out the cinema, it was a big open space between the main gates and the cinema, a big open space. And there was bushes every so often. So what some of them decided to do was to dodge from bush to bush. The chap on the Bren gun, thinking he was being attacked, he let fire. Luckily, it was a bad shot. Otherwise, he'd have got the lot. Yeah, they could have walked straight down. There was a main road. And instead of them going right around the main road into the camp, they took a shortcut. Well, that was one of the most memorable, that one. And there was another one where he got the main camp, then there was a big ravine. They'd built a bridge from the main camp across the ravine into the married quarters. Save the married personnel coming right the way around the road. And we was on particular guard duty. The orderly officer had just been and made sure everything was all right in the guard room and that we were okay. And he'd just left, and there was a bang, a massive big bang. We found out if he'd have left the camp a bit later to go across this bridge into the married quarters, he wouldn't have been here because they'd blown the bridge up. They'd put laid explosives underneath the bridge. The Cypriots had built the bridge.
Yeah.
But it was the terrorists, and so some of them were terrorists as well, you know. And they'd put explosive under. boom, up she went. Well, when I got home, I walked up from the train station up to the house, which weren't far. I went in, mum and dad, my brother, and some friends that was in there. You know, a big banner up, welcome home.
So it was a happy occasion.
No, happy, yeah.
Were you proud to be home? You know, you've done your country.
Well, I know I served the Queen, yeah.